Imagine a journey beyond the serene blue of Earth's skies, soaring into the vast expanse of space where danger and beauty meet. What if we could visit the most dangerous planets in the universe? What would we see, hear, and feel? The thought alone conjures images of swirling gas giants with storms that could swallow Earth whole, or desolate rocky worlds with surfaces hot enough to melt lead. This is Innovatronix TV, and here are dangerous planets that we don't want to visit. The gas giant, a stormy behemoth. Okay, so we're heading towards this massive gas giant, kind of like Jupiter, but way more intense. Picture this: enormous storms swirling around, with these awesome red and yellow colors. It's like looking at a giant, angry ocean in the sky. And the winds? They're insane! We're talking speeds that are faster than anything we've ever seen on Earth. Imagine winds going over 1,600 kilometers per hour. That's like faster than a speeding bullet. Now imagine standing there and hearing this roaring sound all around you. It's like the planet is just shouting in rage. The noise would be deafening, like being in the middle of a never-ending thunderstorm. But here's the wild part. The pressure and temperature are off the charts. At some spots, the pressure is over 1,000 times what we experience on Earth's surface. It's so intense that if we sent our best probes down there, they wouldn't last long. We're talking maybe a few hours at most before they'd get crushed and melted. You'd feel the heat too, even from a distance. Temperatures can get hotter than the surface of the sun in some parts of these giants. So if you were somehow able to get close, you'd be feeling this scorching heat all around you, like standing next to a giant furnace. And let's not forget the smells. If you could sniff without, the whole not being able to breathe thing. The air, or what passes for air there, would probably reek of ammonia and methane. Not exactly a fresh ocean breeze. Next is the lava planet, a molten nightmare. Alright, so imagine we're heading to this totally wild lava planet. It's like the whole place is one massive volcano. Instead of rivers and lakes, there are streams and pools of actual molten rock. Think about that for a second. Rivers of lava, not water, flowing all around you. It's literally like playing The Floor is Lava, but for real. Now, the air here, it's super hot and hazy. We're talking temperatures that can easily go above 1,200 degrees Celsius. That's hot enough to melt silver. You'd feel this intense, dry heat the moment you stepped foot there, like opening an oven door, but 1,000 times worse. And the ground? It's constantly shaking because of all the volcanic activity. I mean, this planet is so active that eruptions are happening all the time. Imagine feeling those vibrations under your feet, hearing the deep rumbles, and seeing giant plumes of ash and fire shooting up into the sky. The sky, by the way, is almost always this dull, smoky gray because of all the volcanic ash. Then there's the heat from the lava itself. If you were close enough, you'd feel waves of scorching air hitting your face. It's like standing too close to a bonfire, but everywhere you look, there's fire. The smell would be pretty intense too. Think burning sulfur, kind of like rotten eggs, mixed with this metallic scent from all the hot rocks and ash. Not exactly a pleasant summer breeze. In terms of sounds, it's far from quiet. You'd hear this constant hissing and popping from the lava, the booming of eruptions, and maybe even the weird, eerie sound of the ground cracking and shifting. It'd be like being in the middle of a natural disaster movie soundtrack, non-stop. But as cool as it sounds, I think I'd prefer to just watch it from a safe distance, you know? And here's the Ice World, a frozen wasteland. So, after the fiery worlds, we're now landing on this super cool, literally, ice planet. It's like stepping into a giant freezer. The temperatures here are crazy low. We're talking potentially minus 200 degrees Celsius, or even lower. It's the kind of cold that makes even the Arctic back home seem like a tropical vacation. Walking around, you'd hear the crunch of ice under your boots, like walking on a giant, never-ending snowfield. Everywhere you look, it's just ice and snow stretching out to the horizon. The ice isn't just on the surface, it's deep, maybe hundreds of meters thick. The silence here is something else. It's so quiet that you can almost hear your own heartbeat. But every now and then, you'd get this massive crack sound from glaciers shifting. It's like nature's version of a gunshot, echoing across the ice. Kinda spooky, but also super cool. And the sky? It's this amazing shade of blue, so clear and intense, it's like looking through a giant sapphire. At night, the stars would be super bright, like someone sprinkled glitter all over the sky. If there are northern lights, they'd be the best light show ever, with greens and purples dancing over your head. Breathing in this kind of cold would be a shock. It's like that feeling when you eat ice cream too fast and get brain freeze, but for your lungs. And you'd feel this constant biting chill, the kind that makes you want to bundle up in a million layers. You know, maybe pack an extra sweater or two if you're planning a visit. Revisiting our initial questions, we realize the immense diversity and danger that lie beyond our world. These perilous planets, with their violent storms, rivers of fire, and icy desolation, offer a glimpse into the unfathomable wonders of the universe. They remind us of the delicate balance that makes Earth so uniquely hospitable. As we gaze into the future, one can't help but wonder what other secrets the cosmos holds, waiting for the daring and the curious to unveil them. This journey, while hypothetical, ignites a passion for discovery, a testament to the unquenchable human spirit that seeks to explore the unknown. If you haven't already, please consider hitting that subscribe button and giving us a like if you found this content informative. And remember, you can always leave your comments and suggestions down below. If you want more content like this, or if you have any specific topic you'd like us to cover in the future, please let us know. Your input shapes the direction of this channel. You may also want to check our video, What If We Nuke Mars to Terraform? And we might find aliens soon. Thank you for watching.